Okay, everybody, here I'm back. This is Gesine Callisto 73, and what I've got here is a new war game. And after I've gone to Second World War and the East Front, I'm back in ancient Rome. This is Gergovia. This is an additional module for Caesar's conquest of Gaul, which I set up this morning. And I'm just going to give you a brief tour of the battlefield, and then I'm going to give you an update on how things work. The story of Gergovia is the story of this oppidum here, which is a Gallic oppidum, and there are different Gallic tribes that are outside of it, down here, in a small camp at the bottom of the mountain on which the oppidum is set. These are all unalerted at the beginning of gameplay, and in order to alert them, you have to spend one activation per leader, and then during this activation they are just basically coming to grips with the fact that they're being attacked, and then they're also disrupted in the next round. Up here we have a couple of Averni BI under their chief who's coming in from the north. Over here and off map we have the big guy, the big Gallic leader Vercingetorix and his BI troops, which will be entering gameplay through these hexes on their activation. And it's actually going to take quite a long time to bring them down south, because they can only enter one at a time, and the first group that moves in expends one movement point moving onto the field, and then basically spend movement points according to the different terrain levels. Every subsequent unit that moves in through this hex has to expend 1 plus n movement points, and n equals the number of troops that have gone before. So if there were 5 gone before, you would have to expend 6 movement points to just get on the map. So that's going to take a long time for them to come down. Down here we have a Roman camp with 2 encamped legions plus some light infantry, auxiliary Numidians. Up here we have Gallic auxiliaries fighting on the side of the Romans. Here we have Gaulish light cavalry. Here we have a small Roman camp with 2 legions ensconced, and seeing as there is so little room, they are actually stacked 2 to 1 hex. And up here we have 2 Roman legions, the 8th and the 10th, plus 3 archer units from Crete. And here's the big guy. Here is Julius Caesar. He's not at his best. He doesn't have heroic charisma in this battle, whereas Vercingetorix does. And the idea is, in order for Rome to win, they need to occupy these 3 hexes, which would give them quite a lot of victory points, or they win on victory points, troops routed. And the same goes for the Gallic player. Also, Gallic players that make it into the camps count for victory points, as do Roman troops that get into the camp as well. So this is the setup for Gergovia, and I'm going to start playing today, and then I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, thanks, bye!